Okay, we're back. Sorry about that errand taking so long. It was on my list. It just completely slipped my mind. Well, now that the Queen Fury's here, let's get on board. As you can see, the ship's huge. Well, being a warship, it has to be. Oh, and silence, so that you guys know. Silence, Seth, Packmates, if you guys watch my videos, my Duplimancer character being named Kayla and the crew member of the Queen Fury being named Kayla, that is complete coincidence. But why am I talking about this with you guys? You guys don't watch my videos, I know that. Yeah, let's get on board. Now, for those of you that like action, you're not going to get a lot of it on this ship. For those of you that like plot and character development, you're going to love this segment because there is a lot of character development on this ship. That thing that a number of RPG designers forget exists. You know how role-playing games are supposed to be more like interactive novels? Because that's essentially what a modern role-playing game, or at least a modern JRPG is it's an interactive novel. Has been a long time, Shauna, hasn't it? And there's still a lot of game left to go. We still have 2.5 discs. Now, one unique little thing you can do while you're on the ship is you can talk to all of the NPCs on the ship as each character, and they'll all say something different about it. If you check this pipe over here, you'll find a secret Stardust. That's one of 2 on the ship. The other one we'll pick up later when we have to go down there. And in order to get off of the Queen Fury and move on to the next part of the game, you actually have to talk to all the party members in a specific order, rather than just talking to everyone with everyone, because that would take entirely too much time, and I would rather not waste this. And you guys, I've told you, you guys should be downloading this game and playing along with me. So if you want to talk to all the NPCs with each character, you're more than welcome to do that on your own time. And it's definitely worth it, because they have a lot of interesting things to say. I mean, even if you just talk to each character like you need to advance the plot, then you'll get a lot of information about the party, about the sea dragon, about the black monster, and just about how the party members interact with each other. You'll even learn plenty of things about Kongal. That's true. Sometimes you need me time, and sometimes you need you time in order to get the best of things. Right, Rose knows more than she should about, well, the Dragon campaign, the Black Monster, and all the stuff that's buried in the lore. So let's talk to her, see if she has something to say about it. And I do know where all the characters are ahead of time. I know where all the characters are ahead of time, so I shouldn't be getting lost on this ship too much. This ship is enormous, by the way. I will try to visit every area, but if I miss one, well, too bad. Ah, Rose. Really? Well then, Rose, what do you want to talk about? Very true. Oh. Oh, so it's out of curiosity instead of revenge now? I guess revenge is a form of insanity. That's interesting. Remember this line for later. This line will be repeated several times later in the game. Alright. Well, that was insightful, Rose. Thank you. That line's really weird, and this seems really out of character for Rose, but I guess this is just kind of the best way that the writers could think to let you run around the ship with Rose, because you have to run around the ship once with every character. And Rose is really the kind of person that, you know, wants to be by herself. You know, the loner chick. It's just the way she is. Oh, Haschel. For some reason she wants to talk to Haschel. I don't know why. I don't think these two characters really had much of a relationship outside, you know, outside being in the party. I mean, Dart and Lavitz are pretty tightly knit. Dart and Rose are pretty tightly knit. Dart and Al, obviously. Maru kind of just forced herself into the party, and I have no clue what Kongal is doing in the party. Like, Rose and Al and Shauna and Haschel all have reasons to be with Dart, but Maru and Kongal, I don't know why they're traveling with us. Maybe Maru... I guess Maru's just traveling with us because she's bored, and Kongal because he looks up to Al, I guess? I really don't understand why... I really don't understand why they're traveling with the party. Haschel, always strict. It's never really explained, to my knowledge, why the Rouge martial art has to be handed down by bloodline. even for someone with supposedly as even raised under Haschel, to kill somebody with a fist, even if you strike him in the solar plexus, that takes a lot of force and a lot of training to be able to do that. So I find that scene really wasn't put well, just put together well. I find it hard to believe that that Lana would die from just a single punch, even if it is to the solar plexus. And yes, I only know about that because I took martial arts when I was younger. Well, that was when I was like, what, 10? 9 or 10? I was really young. I still know some of it, but not enough of it to really be useful. And I'm more of a tactical thinker anyway. Anyway, Kongo's actually in the ship hold. And if memory serves, the other Stardust is down here in one of these crates. Oh, it's in that one. Cool. And Haschel and Kongo, really, these are some of the last people that I would expect to talk to each other. I guess this is why the conversation's so short. Now, Kongo and Al talking with each other, that actually makes a lot of sense. Huh. Right, I don't think you ever have to go to the engine room. There's no Stardust in there, there's no items in there. I don't think there are actually any treasure chests anywhere on the Queen Fury. If you go in here, if you go in the kitchen, you'll actually be able to play a nice little mini game. There's no real reward for it. There's no real reward for it, but yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll just demonstrate the minigame quickly. It's basically just identify the vegetable you're chopping and hit the X button a certain number of times. It's really more of being able to identify each piece and remembering, how many times you have to chop it. And it is kind of luck-based. It's whoever gets more, basically whoever gets more of the smaller vegetables generally wins. Unfortunately, that's how it works. Even though I had more chops, I still lose. And there's no real reward for beating the other sailor. If you win, you get 1 gold. this isn't the only time that you can play this. You can come back to the Queen Fury later if you want to. That's not the correct room. I'm gonna come back here later. Is this Al's room? I forget. Exact. Yeah, this is the only one that's left. I would have demonstrated that minigame earlier, but I kind of forgot about it. What?
Yeah, that's silly Easter eggs. The way I look at it is a friend is somebody that you can rely on in any situation. Like, a true friend will be there for you when you need him. All of the time. I guess friendship would be a hard concept for Kongo to understand, being under Emperor Dole so long. Huh. Maru, you had to yell kind of loud to be able to, for your voice to be able to carry through, like, a hallway and 2 rooms. Because she is over here. Now I'm reminded of the time when, you know, basically all the times when my dad and I were watching television or just sitting with each other in the family room, and we used to take our socks off and throw them at each other. And sometimes we would throw them at my mother, and she hated it when we did that. I wonder if my dad still does that. I don't see him a whole lot anymore because I'm doing things with LPs or editing video. Of late, organizing my Magic collection. Aside from things like work and... Like, the only time I really see my folks for extended periods of time is when I'm doing work for them. I guess this would be a good opportunity to show the engine room. Yeah, Milsiso is a huge country, and a lot of it's wilderness. Ah, Maru. Oh. Oh, hi, Kayla. Yay, ship fixed. Can I talk to you? Huh. I guess if they are trying to catch up with Lenus, then they might need to overload the engine. What did you say? Yeah, in the engine room it would be boiling. I don't understand why they wear long clothes in here, especially since they're from Taburoa. Since they're from Taburoa, you think they would wear like shorts and just lighter clothes in general. Okay, enough messing around. I need to find Dart. I mean, being from the tropics of Endiness, which is essentially what Taburoa is, from what I can gather, you'd think they'd dress a little bit lighter.
Or maybe, I guess it would just be about being in uniform. But you'd think with the climate that they live in that they'd make a lighter uniform. You know, like give the ladies short skirts and give the men shorts. You'll get a different response if you answer each way, but only Maru would pull a stunt like this. Maru, I don't think Dart's bored. About what? That's not foreshadowing at all. You've never been around cold girls before? I guess. Maru's expedition. Yeah, I guess she does get bored easily. Now, you can go around and talk to the rest of the party if you want. But I think I'm just going to head straight for Rose, because Rose is the girl you need to talk to advance the plot. You can spend hours on this ship talking to the NPCs with all the characters. And with Dart and Maru in your party, I believe they have different messages for you. But I don't feel like spending all this time, and more people are looking for, what is it? Most of the people that watch my channel are watching it for the action in the games, not for the character development. Oh, what's over here? I know I kind of bungled the surprise just a little bit in Donau, but does every fucking RPG have to have a ghost ship or some haunted place? I mean, what other games had a ghost ship? Golden Sun had a ghost ship. Final Fantasy V had a ghost ship, I'm pretty sure. Wind Waker, well, that's not really an RPG, but that had a ghost ship. That had several. Did that have several ghost ships? I know it had at least one. And on the subject of haunted, Breath of Fire 3 had the Haunted Mansion. Final Fantasy VI had the train. Final Fantasy VII had Shinra Mansion, which was kind of haunted. Final Fantasy X had a whole bunch of haunted places. And Chrono Trigger had the Haunted Chapel. I'm sick of ghost ships, haunted mansions, and this voodoo stuff. Seriously. Can you leave the crap back in the 70s? Like, the ghost ship shit just doesn't fit into plots very well. Period. It's just another case of padding the gameplay on the disc. There's no reason for this ghost ship to appear here. It's just so random. Hey, game developers, can you stop putting haunted areas like this in RPGs? It's annoying. So yeah, the ghost ship, it got the engine room and crashed our ship. We can't restart the ship, so we got no clue what we're supposed to do. Explore the ghost ship, maybe? I mean, I guess we got nothing better to do if we can't go anywhere. Huh? Yeah, Maru, you didn't see the will-o-wisps flying everywhere? Yeah, Lenus is gonna get away. Looks like. Well, this sucks. Something bothering you, Rose? Shauna? Wait, what? Again, Shauna? Oh wow, I'm running out of time for this episode. I kind of lost track of time on the ghost ship. So I'm going to go through this dialogue relatively quickly. Pause the video if you need to see any of it. It'll be here. Okay. Alright, well, that'll do it for this episode. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Dragoon, we're going to explore the ghost ship. See you guys later.